Keep moving, Tony. Move your head. There you go, Tony. Move your head. Get in there, get him. Get active, Tony.
Gotta go, Tony. Gotta go. Let him go. Let him go.
Come on, Tony. Get the uppercut. There you go. That's it. Keep working it.
Work the back.
There you go, Tony. Spin out of it. There you go. Keep moving your feet. Move your feet. Move, Tony. Move. That's it. That's it. Stay active, Tony. Get in there, Tony. Come on, Tony. That's it. That's it, Tony. The body's open.
Work, Tony. Work.
Get some combos in there, Tony.
Hands tight, Tony. Hands tight.
Move, Tony. You gotta move.
Work. Work that inside. Work that inside.
Left upper's open.
Gotta work. There you go. Work, Tony. Work. Work, Tony. Up, Tony. Up.
Get out of there.
Up, Tony.
Get
Up.
him. That's it.
Got it, Tony. Got it. Get in there, Tony. Get in there. Gotta work, Tony. You gotta go.
Get your hands up. That's it. Move, Tony. Move. Throw a jab and get in there.
There you go.
there, Tony. Hustle him. That's it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes at 2 minutes and 5 seconds of round number 5 for your winner by knockout, John the Lion Rio Dato. Ladies and gentlemen, the action continues now as Premier Boxing Champions now present 8 rounds in the flyweight division. Brought to you by TGB Promotions, Mayweather Promotions, and MP Promotions. Sponsored by MGM Resorts and Brooklyn Boxing. Introducing first in the red corner, wearing the black with silver trunks, he weighed in at 113 pounds. With 11 victories, 7 by knockout, opposite of 3 defeats, out of East LA, California, presenting Carlos Mighty Maldonado. And his opponent across the ring in the blue corner, wearing the black trunks with Filipino colors, he weighed in at 113 pounds. With 18 victories, 10 coming by way of KO to just 1 blemish, out of Cabataran City, Philippines, presenting Genesis Cobra Ubranza.
I'm just making it a separate element. Sure, can you put a little focus on that? Grab it.
No te quedes caminando, sigue caminando.
I can't hear her, but I can see her. You're going right into your truck, right?
Pinta, pinta. Bien, mueve, ya, bueno. Ya la está viendo. Más sube las manos, bien. Lopez, bien, quita la quitada. Mano aquí a la alzada.
Atento, Carlos, mueve la
No te
cabeza.
quedes sin tirar, Carlos.
Mueve la cabeza.
Camina a los lados.
Vamos, mijo. Laterales, mijo.
Caminando. Walk, don't stay on. Yeah. Don't stand waiting. Pinta. There you go, luego. Pinta y entra el golpe. Va.
Vivo con la recta, eso es.
Sube la guardia. Sube la guardia. Ahí es. No te quedes sin tirar.
Con la recta, güey.
Va. Adentro. Suéltala, sin ganas, suéltala. No te quedes ahí con los ojos. Prende la cintura. No lo veas suelta bien trae. Suelta lo suyo también. Adentro y suelta las manos. Toda la cintura. La derecha, pinta. Ya lo vimos, mira la derecha, cosita. El 1, 2, suelta ahí. Más rápido, Carlos.
Con la cabeza.
Vamos, tranquilo.
Más cintura, mijo. No le descargue. Eso es.
Ahí así, relajadito, no hay desesperación. Nomás tú vas de arriba y sale a tocar.
Vayan al centro. Acuerdo no. Por ahí.
De repente el 1-2 por izquierda. Seguro, vete caminando, camina atrás, izquierda enfrente. Los próximos ya,
Cabeza, vivo con la recta. Vivo con la recta, vivo. Seguro.
Ya. Primero, eso.
Vivo.
Otra vez. Bajito, eso.
Stop!
Sigue primero en el control, rápido, 1-2. Okay, wake up. That's the ring. You don't get to. Cierto. Pinta. Deja la pinta.
Con la recta, si quieres
Alrededor, sigue haciendo lo tuyo. Sigue caminando, eso, relajadito. No te duermas. Camina, pero te quiero tú primero. Jálalo, go, everything you're doing is to lure him in. Do something. Yeah, you first. There you go, baby, now move. Little walk, there you go. Stay there. Remember what I told you. There you go. There you go. Good job. That's what I want. Hands up. Pick up those hands. Right there. Good job. Right there, lefty. Your lefty. There you go.
Stop!
Doble ya, mijo, doble ya.
No, hermano, mijo, sigue boxeando, sigue boxeando. No te desesperes, no te desesperes. Look at him, you're making a miss. Throw the right on top. Right over that jab. Go. Double it. Double the jab. Double the jab. Double the leg. There you go. That's your distance, Carlos. Whatever you want to do from right there. Arriba, las orejas. Las orejas. Vámonos ya. Ya, mi tía. No le gusta. Suelta con ganas, Carlos. Sácalo a un lado, tira. Doble golpe.
of round number 4 for your winner by TKO, Genesis Ubranza. Leading up to 12 rounds, the IBF Super Middleweight Championship is on the line as Caleb Sweet Hands plan defends his title against Mike Lee, PBC on Fox, just a little over an hour away. And then it all leads into the pay-per-view tonight right here at the MGM Grand Garden Arena as the Center 8 Division World Champion goes toe-to-toe, Manny Pacquiao goes toe-to-toe with the WBA welterweight champion, the undefeated Keith, one-time Thurman Jr. It all begins here at MGM Grand Garden Arena. You do not want to miss.
Manny Pacquiao's 25-year pro career has pumped out highlights and achievements second to none in the ring. He's boxing's only 8-division champion. And at 40 years old, he continues to turn back the clock.
When people think, oh, because 39, 40 is old, so you're getting slow, you're getting tired. No, it depends on you how you discipline yourself. It depends on how you motivate yourself. I'm more experienced now than before, so I can use these advantages to my opponent.
Since Pacquiao lost a unanimous decision to Floyd Mayweather in 2015, he's won 4 of his last 5 fights, including his most recent, a dominating victory over 29-year-old Adrian Broner this past January. He was also elected to the Senate in his native Philippines, further advancing his political ambitions. Pacquiao's July 20th fight on Fox pay-per-view against 29-0 Keith Thurman will be his 6th bout against an undefeated welterweight in the last 7 years. Pacquiao lives for the challenge.
Being passionate of this sport, that's why I'm still here. A lot of people saying that no need for me to continue to box, but what I'm gonna do, boxing is my passion.
What's more, Pacquiao has reunited with his longtime trainer, Freddie Roach, who's again molding the welterweight with the same unrelenting regimen perfected over a 2-decade partnership. Along with Boo Boy Fernandez, Roach has Pacquiao set for his fight with Thurman.
We've never been separated with Freddie. We have a good relationship since 2001, so I'm happy to be working with him. Thank God for giving me good health and strength so that I can continue my career at the age of 40. Of this fight, I'm so motivated and focused to the training. So if the knockout comes, will come. But I'm trying to do my best, the best Manny Pacquiao.
Keith Thurman's return last January from a 22-month layoff almost ended early at the hands of journeyman Josecito Lopez.
Here comes Lopez. This is the gamble. This is what boxing is all about.
A lot of people may have been thinking, is Keith going to get out of this 7th round? They saw that I was clearly hurt. It was visible amongst everybody. I knew that I was shooken up from it. But I actually recovered from the left hook in about 15 seconds. I said to myself, you know you're okay. Nobody in this arena knows you okay right now. Everybody thinks you're about to be knocked out. Let's keep it moving and let's get back to boxing.
But Thurman held on, proving that he has the stamina and savvy to remain a champion despite some ring rust.
It reminded me what it is to be a world champion and how every single opponent in the ring is coming to take my world title. And I'm gonna have to fight for it. And I'll be fighting for it once again against Manny Pacquiao.
Some of Thurman's former opponents, like Sean Porter and Danny Garcia, have been clamoring for a rematch with Thurman. But over the last 5 months, he's been holed up in his Tampa home with a singular focus.
Come on, baby.
to take down Manny Pacquiao.
I'm excited to face a legend. Manny's excited to get a new world title. And the fans should be excited because this is going to be a great fight. I plan on outperforming and making it more exciting than the last fight that he had. I'm gonna come in from the opening rounds and see how bad Manny and Freddie Roach really want to defeat Keith one-time Thurman.
In recent months, Thurman has promised to send the 40-year-old Pacquiao into retirement, a task many before him have failed to do.
Manny Pacquiao only has two options in this fight. We got Mike Tyson right here. But down at the bottom, he can give up or he can retire. There's not a third option. We're coming to show Manny Pacquiao why Keith Thurman is the #1 welterweight in the welterweight division today.
At the announcement of their July 20th fight on Fox pay-per-view, Manny Pacquiao and Keith Thurman didn't hold back. Thurman announced that he was going to destroy Pacquiao's legacy, labeling their upcoming showdown in Las Vegas the Keith Thurman Show.
I know who I am as a fighter, and it will be proven come July. You know, I mean, I know he likes to quote Bible verses, so I'll let you know he's getting crucified.
Manny, how did that go for you when this guy going up to that line, maybe crossing it? How did you feel at some of the words this man said to you?
I'm so motivated, and that's good for me. That's good. It's helped me a lot. What he says is it's not helping him, but it's helping me because that's give me more motivation and work hard, like determination and focus. I like that. I like that.
I respect that. I respect that how much it motivates you. But he said certain things like, I'm going to send Manny Pacquiao to retirement. I'm going to knock Manny Pacquiao out. I'm going to crucify Manny Pacquiao. Does that change this from a business, a sport, to personal?
For me, like I said, all those words that I heard, it gave me more inspiration and determination, encouragement to work hard, believe in.
But not personal.
Not in personal. I've been in this business more than 2 decades, so we're gonna do our job in the ring.
This is my moment and this is my fight. He's fighting for my belt. And yet, it's as if the world has forgot. So I wanted to stab him a little bit, hit him where it hurts. Because if he didn't feel it, oh, his family felt it. Oh, when I said I'm gonna crucify the man, oh, they said, oh, ah. It's almost as if they had a crown of thorns on them themselves. They felt it. Now, we all know that Jesus Christ was resurrected, but not to walk this earth again. He was in spirit. He gave messages. He gives guidance. He is forever loved, right? And Manny Pacquiao, when he retires, he too will be forever loved.
Manny's getting biblical on you. We talk about maybe crossing that line. How do you respond to that?
Well, I keep my mouth shut and let him talk. Let my fist talk in the ring.
Or let his fist do absolutely nothing when I dodge everything. You know, deep down, Manny Pacquiao is saying, I'm gonna but he doesn't want to say it. Deep down, he's saying, I'm gonna knock you out too, but he doesn't want to say it. But at the end of the day, I just believe the hourglass is almost finished. He doesn't have much left. Go play basketball, Manny. You say you like to play basketball every day. Go shoot hoops with the guys, man.
After July 20.
This guy's a rock. Is any of this penetrating your defense here? Nothing?
No.
Words don't penetrate defense. Offense penetrates defense. Manny Pacquiao is one of the few fighters that knows that best.
All right, Keith, there's a devil's advocate to this idea of what's happening here. This is the fight before the fight. We're not throwing fists. We're trading words, though. And if you poke the bear, if you try to motivate the great Manny Pacquiao, who snapped...
It's not a bear. It's closer to a dinosaur. You know what I mean? I already said he's got these T-Rex arms. Everybody's talking about how fast he is. Manny Pacquiao, T-Rex arms. Pop, pop, pop. And they're like, whoa, Pacquiao's ready. Pacquiao's gonna knock out Thurman. You know, he doesn't have to say it. The fans say it for him on his account. They already back him. He feels the love. He feels some of the hate. But just like me, hate, you flip it around, it motivates. I hope my words motivate him to fight a harder fight. Because for me, it's just gonna make it an easier night.
I get the feeling he's trying to set a trap for you, man.
I will say this, based on my experience. I've been, like I said, more than 2 decades in the boxing. I experienced all those hardest fight in life. Like when I fight De La Hoya, I fight Miguel Cotto, I fight Morales, Marquez, Hatton, Margarito, which is much taller than me. Nobody will intimidate me.
It's impossible. I can see it, you know? But that's because I'm a champion too, right? It's just a fight. It's just a fight. It's just a black eye, you know? It's just another body shot, you know? It's not the first. It's not the last. But it's gonna be the first time you've experienced my punch, Manny. It's gonna be the first time I experience your punch. I'm looking forward to it. I know you're looking forward to it. You should be looking forward to it.
Manny Pacquiao's journey as a professional fighter began all the way back in 1995 in his native Philippines. Nearly 25 years and 8 world titles later, Pacquiao remains a force at the age of 40. And if there's any welterweight capable of handing Keith Thurman his first loss, it's Pacquiao.
You're fresh off a whitewash of Adrian Broner, 12 dominant rounds. What made you pick this man, who came back in January from 2 years away and defended his welterweight title?
That's the reason I picked him to be my opponent, because of his style. He loved to fight, so he threw a lot of punches, and I love that.
What I'm looking forward to is seeing how badly Manny backs up the few words that he says, which is that he wants it to be exciting, he wants to trade, he wants to exchange. But in that last fight, when they said to him, Manny, how do you feel? He said, I feel good. In my head, at home, I said, man, he felt good because he didn't get punched in the face. He felt good because he didn't get hit in the body. How good is he gonna feel after 12 rounds of boxing with your man right here, Keith One-Time Thurman?
How much do you respect exactly what he brings to the table? The idea of one time with that right hand could end the fight.
I always respect my opponent. Every opponent that I had, I respect of them. And in the ring, that's different. Doing my job in the ring to make the fans happy.
Does life begin at 40, Manny? Because I'm waiting for you to slow down. It's not happening. What's going on here?
It's not happening. Boxing is my passion, and I love to continue my journey.
You know, I've watched Manny for many years. It's the first time truly being face to face. And, you know, I'm trying to look for some gray hair. You know, I don't really see much. You know, he doesn't look too aged. He's got that Asian blood, you know, he still looks like he's almost 15 years old here, you know? But does he move like he's 15? After he gets punched, is he gonna be able to recover like the young fighter? But the few words that Manny said, I can already tell. He's addicted to the fight game. He says he loves it too much. He says he's ready for it. I hope so, because I'm gonna bring it.
Manny, what makes a great fight like this great is we can talk all we want. There's certain questions that obviously can only be answered in that ring in Las Vegas, July 20th. We talked about the questions facing you at 40. Can you handle an unbeaten boxer puncher with this ability? But let's talk about the questions facing Keith Thurman. Out of the sport for 2 years with 2 major injuries. Comes back earlier this year against Josecito Lopez. Gets a majority decision win. But those critics were chirping. They watched Keith Thurman on the ropes against Josecito. Maybe on the verge of getting stopped. Is he still, in your eyes, the same fighter that walked away as the #1 welterweight in 2017 after he beat Danny Garcia?
As a boxer, I understand what happened to him. 2 years in layoff of boxing, that's it's hard to come back right away, your style. But it's good for him because he survived the last fight. But I'm pretty sure that he's different for this fight because he already come back and he will work hard. He worked hard for this fight. I know he's focused in thinking that he need to train hard to make sure 100% condition.
It's been a long time since we've seen Manny Pacquiao severely hurt and injured in that ring. I would love to be the man that destroys Manny Pacquiao. He could have picked Sean Porter. He could have picked Danny Garcia. They got Mikey Garcia. You got Errol Spence. I don't think any of these fights, the critics, speaking like a critic, would say Manny Pacquiao beats every welterweight in the welterweight division today. He, at the age of 40, I remember at the age of 45, Bernard Hopkins won the world title. He wants to be a champion and prove that age is nothing but a number. That some athletes are special and that they can achieve things that some people can barely think is possible. I believe that's what inspires him to step in the ring with me come July 20th.
I mean, that was poetic. I'll give you credit. But can you stop this man?
Of course. He's like this big, you know? He's this big, my punch is this big. You feel me? Manny Pacquiao, I told you, it's one time. He's gonna feel it from the first round. I'm not AB. I'm not all about defense. He's gonna have to survive my offense.
Manny Pacquiao and Keith Thurman are no strangers to a fight of this magnitude. And predictably, before the night of July 20th, there are many unknowns. Is Thurman back at his best? Can the reunion of Pacquiao and his trainer Freddie Roach propel him to an improbable title? And will this bout live up to the predicted Fight of the Year candidate? But for now, these are the final moments the two men will spend together before they go toe-to-toe in a Las Vegas mega fight.
All right, Manny, when you're breaking this fight down, it gets fans excited, it gets critics excited because of all you both have accomplished, all the skill you bring into the ring. There's got to be a weakness when you look at tape of this fighter that gives you that confidence. What is this man's weakness inside the ring?
I saw his weakness, but I won't tell you that.
You can whisper it right here. You think he's found something?
No, he sees weakness in me. I see weakness in him. Not in the fighting spirit, of course. You know, this is nothing new for me. This is nothing new for him. I can't wait. I wish the fight was tomorrow.
Give us a little teaser here, Manny. What is this fight going to look like inside the ring when you two touch gloves July 20th?
A lot of, all I can say is more action, a lot of action in the ring. Gonna be a war in the ring. It's gonna be a lot of action.
You can put that on a poster.
Bam, 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 bam. That's what you can expect.
All right, let's talk about how you specifically match up. If I threw out a category and I said, who's got the advantage here? Speed.
I think my speed is underestimated. I think Pacquiao is fast, but what makes him so fast is he's relentless. This hand, that hand, pop, 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 pop. You know, and then the combination, you get to see it just continuously come out as fast as he can let him fly. I don't know if my combinations look that fast, but when I'm in the ring with people, I know that I get right in between in those special moments. And it's my speed that opens up other opportunities in that ring.
The great Hall of Fame trainer, Freddie Roach, was here. He might say, he can't handle your speed, son. Do you have that advantage in this fight?
I think what I saw in this fight is the speed. I know, and we know the fact that I'm faster than him. We know that.
All right, what about power?
How many knockouts you got, Manny? You got so many fights. You got so many fights, champ. How many knockouts you got?
40.
40? Tremendous. Tremendous.
Respect.
Look, Manny Pacquiao is great. He will forever be great, and it will be great to defeat him July 20th. I'm truly looking forward to it.
All right, we talked about what this fight will look like. Now I want to know how this fight ends July 20th, Las Vegas. Manny, I want to start with you.
It's going to be a lot of action. Good fight. More action in the ring. That's just
Got a prediction?
good fight. I mean, both of us were working hard in training, so we will use that in the ring.
All right, what about you, Keith? Prediction time.
I predict a great fight just like Manny Pacquiao. I predict that he will be broken down at some point in the fight. And ultimately, when that final bell rings, the verdict will be, and still undefeated, Keith one-time Thurman.
Manny, you have any final message for Keith as training camp comes to a close?
Well, work hard, train hard, focus on the fight. July 20th, we have a job in the ring. We have to make the fans happy.
I can't wait to punch you.
Me too.
Can we shake on it? July 20th.